Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, so I don't know what that little tongue thing was, but welcome back. I feel every day is getting better, easier, nicer, more fun, and I'm probably slightly getting a little bit more annoying. But my point is, today's a good day because it's Wednesday. And by the way, if you guys didn't catch our Vanderpump Rules / The Valley sort of recap with Dave Neal, then definitely go be a part of the replay crew. And if well, then smash that like button or subscribe. Do that too. I want to talk about the Andy Cohen, but also we're going to talk about Andy Cohen, Ariana, more Vanderpump Rules. It's all happening. And I guess technically this was the last week. So we say. Here we go. Smash that like button. Show some love. Let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so where do I even begin? Here we go. Freaking Andy Cohen. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Andy Cohen is not sure if Ariana Madix will return to Vanderpump Rules for season 12. Now, during an appearance last week, Andy spoke of a number of Vanderpump Rules topics, including the potential comeback of Stassi Schroeder, the possible addition of Lala Kent to The Valley, and the upcoming season of the Bravo reality series. What's going on with Vanderpump Rules is what a fan asked to Andy. During the event, according to a May 27th report by the US Sun, they're taking a break. They'll be back. Then when asked, is Ariana Madix going to be returning? He wasn't as confident, saying, I hope so. But during another interview at the appearance, Andy looked back on his recent visit to Ariana and Katie Maloney, something about her sandwich shop, confirming he spoke to Stassi, who was also in attendance at the restaurant's soft opening last week, about coming back to Bravo. I think I might have thrown something out there, as I always like to. I do miss her on Bravo, is what Andy said. I had a great reconnect with her. I haven't seen her since 2020. It was great to see her. She looks like $1,000,000 and she's a happy mom. She and I, we went deep and we had a really nice reconnect. Now, while Andy said that he could see Stassi fitting in anywhere on Bravo, he wasn't so sure that she'd be open to return, whether on Vanderpump Rules or another series. As for Lala Kent, who's rumored to be joining the upcoming second season of The Valley, Andy couldn't confirm or deny the potential casting news. I don't produce The Valley or Vanderpump Rules. I mean, the truth is, I see them all in that universe and they all know each other. I think that they all kind of live in The Valley at this point. So he's pretty much saying right now it would make sense, but I'm not producing it. I can't confirm that with you. And that's that, which is, it's a fair, honest answer. I don't produce Vanderpump Rules or The Valley. That's it. Even though, like, low key, we all know deep down inside that Andy Cohen knows, but it's a good cop out answer. And I like a good answer, not necessarily a cop out. But you guys get what I'm saying. Now, moving on, we got to get over here. So, Ariana Madix and Katie Maloney recently opened a new sandwich shop in LA. Obviously, something about her. After years of planning, so far it seems to be a success, with fans posting videos of long lines and people seemingly happy with the food. However, Ariana will be absent from the restaurant during an upcoming major event. Plus, Tom Schwartz recently stopped by the shop to show his support, as many Vanderpump Rules castmates have not. Recently, Andy Cohen stopped by something about her to show his support. There have been Bravo stars from other shows who have stopped in. However, fans have noticed that this hasn't been true for other Vanderpump Rules stars, including Lisa Vanderpump, who says that she wants to give them a while to get settled in before visiting. So according to Heavy, Ariana and Katie recently interviewed with Thrillist to discuss that something about her restaurant, the restaurant obviously. In particular, they shared that they wanted to have the shop open in time for Pride weekend, as well as for the following parade. Katie told the publication, when we picked this date to open, we were like, that's great because we'll be open for Pride. We would love to have people stop in during the parade. However, Ariana said in the interview that she would be unavailable that weekend. She said, I will be on a plane, but I will be here in spirit. And Ariana then added, Katie can FaceTime me. But Ariana is pretty busy these days. However, she didn't clarify exactly what would take her away from what would be a high earning weekend for the restaurant. But Lisa hasn't even expressed doubt over Ariana's commitment to the business. When discussing the delayed opening at the reunion, Katie blamed it on red tape. However, Lisa disagreed. As everyone knows, Lisa is an experienced restaurant owner and has known Ariana for years. Lisa said, I think it was a multitude of disagreements of Ariana being away. You could get through your drain issue and your health department issue in a year. If it was just purely the city and the red tape, it wouldn't take a year to get through that. Now, in more something about her news, Ariana and Katie are getting support from Tom as he recently visited the restaurant. Okay. And he saw Katie Maloney's mother, Terry, which we all love. Honestly, Katie's mom, actually, all of the ladies, and I know I've said this before, all of the Vanderpump Rules girls, I met Kristen's mom, James' mom. He's not a Vanderpump Rules girl. Yes, I know. Only one I haven't met, I think, is Ariana's mom. I think I met everybody else's moms, and they are so much fun. So there's also an audio clip that I'm going to share for you. Since we're just getting into the shit, here we go.
This airs, it'll be the day after, I think, the last part of the reunion. Is there anything you care to talk about from the reunion or even this season? Like, I'm asking because I know it's not something you typically like to talk about, but people are going to want us to at least ask. So, like, is there anything that you want to clarify, say, just smile from the reunion?
Just kidding. From the reunion
or the season in general?
Well, there's
like
actually some
any
people who were like, "Oh, I wish that she would have watched the whole season because then she would have been coming in guns blazing with this person or that person." And the thing is that I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
I saw plenty of clips online.
But I still feel like there was some stuff that you didn't see, or if like seeing just in a whole would have maybe.
I feel like I mean, listen, I went there, I flew in, stayed at Katie's, and then literally got on a plane that night after the reunion to fly back and do 2 shows the next day. You know, I was doing my best to show up, but at the same time, it was like, I don't have that strong of feelings about, like, I don't think it would have changed anything about like how I responded to things because I also was like, I really don't feel, even like if I feel deeply about something, I mean, which you do see me talk about the things I felt strongly about, but other stuff I'm like, am I really going to sit there and like correct every little lie, interject the whole, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. It's just like, it feels like a losing battle.
Yeah. I'm at a point now, I feel like something that's changed for me as a person over my almost 39 years is I've become a little bit like, what you say about me, you can think that, I don't care. Because like, it doesn't change my life or it doesn't change who I am if you think that about me, especially if you're not a part of my life really on a day-to-day basis. Right. So it's like most of like what's being said, like I could sit there and I could correct it and I could be like, actually no, and like get into it. But it's like, for what? For who? Who would I be doing that for? So I was like,
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anything else for you, like in the same breath?
I mean, I feel like when it's at the reunion, I don't like to sit and scream and yell, especially if like you're not gonna let me talk, you're not gonna let me finish, you're not gonna let me answer, then what's the point? You know, if I was gonna bring up 3 different instances that happened over the course of a year and a half that aren't necessarily related to one another and give me whiplash, I'm gonna try to answer, and then I have Tom Schwartz trying to talk to me and Sheena trying to talk to me, and I'm like, which one are we starting with? Because none of this has anything to do with, and all of it's only being brought up to try to make me look like a shitty person. It just felt like, so I was just kind of like, you know what, fuck this. I hated the ending of it all. I hated that they waited to show us that 5 minutes because I was like, this feels mean, and it's just mean towards Ariana. Like that wasn't for any of us. Like there was nothing shocking in it for any of us. It was only mean towards one person.
What were your thoughts on that, of like them doing that, of waiting until the end of the reunion to show you guys the last few minutes? And by the way, I said before that when you were like, I know what's going to happen this season, they're going to try and give me a bad arc and like give Tom this redemption, whatever. And I was like, I don't really see that. Like maybe a little bit. You were so fucking right. And like they didn't do a good job of it. It was ridiculous. But
no, they didn't.
No, they thought they ate several times, and I was like, oh, that didn't land.
Did not do what they thought.
But when that happened, like, what were you thinking? Like as you're watching it, and after you left the reunion, did it really settle in more that like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, you see me mouth like, what the fuck? I think to Sheena, which was literally like, oh, so this is what they're doing. This is why they said like, oh, you guys don't have, because when they emailed the episodes, they're like, you'll notice that you don't have da-da-da. But then they didn't really say why. And so I was like, oh, so it felt like, honestly, I agree with you. It felt very pointed towards me. It felt like, well, we have her trapped in this room now. So we didn't get what we wanted to get, this like some sort of tearful, whatever the hell. We didn't get to break her down IRL in the moment. So we're going to retaliate by doing that right now in a place where she's contractually obligated to be here and try to force this moment now.
Yeah.
And that's like, great. I cried. You guys happy now?
Yeah. It just felt mean. It didn't affect me. It didn't affect anyone else in the way that it was going to affect her. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. And honestly, here's the thing that's so stupid. I gave them the best fucking ending to what that season could have had in that moment by leaving.
Because it was real.
It was real and it was exciting to watch. Sorry, if you literally are only looking at it from a perspective of like good reality TV, I gave you good reality TV.
Yeah.
Standing there, you know what I mean? That this like conversation that was like being this like fake thing that manufactured, yeah, thing that was like wanting to be had would have been a boring cap to a boring ass season, to be honest.
Would have been a boring cap to a boring ass season. Oh shit. Okay, guys. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Pop off in the comment section, obviously. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. And yeah, I love you guys. Happy Wednesday. And go watch the replay from the Vanderpump Rules recap. Love you.